Hello, folks and students. Let's welcome back another important learning. I think I have given a lot of efforts to explain about output determination in previous sessions. So let's try to check one of the control. So what is the topic today? Let's learn what is output processing log and how to control it in SAP ECC or S4 HANA. Okay, so the processing log, it can be generated in sales order level or a delivery level or billing level for certain specific output types. So specifically related to EDA or idoc related stuff. Let's try to understand this. Okay, before that, I would like to tell the transaction code is NAS. NACE is for collectively access different kind of outputs for outbound or inbound, whatever you call, or any means like if a specific transaction code. Okay, so let's try to understand this. Before moving ahead, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe my YouTube channel to get more inputs like this. So let's see my channel. Currently, it is holding like 840 videos and a lot of valuable content. If you really want, you can able to give a try. Okay. So if you really wanted to have a dedicated learning, you can subscribe my Udemy courses. This is my dedicated forum. Currently, I'm holding 6,000 plus students and 1,000 plus reviews. In that, 98%, 95 to 98% successful positive reviews. So these two courses specifically, I will recommend getting master to write function specification. This is for idocs, and this is my full-fledged course for sales and distribution, 113 hours. If you have a real passion to learn pricing, this is the place where you can able to get these two courses. Currently, this course itself holding 2,000 plus students, around 20 plus courses available. If you really want, you can able to give it a try. Okay, let me try to show you. So let's try to access SAP. So I have already set up output for idoc. I'll show you an example and how to control it. This is what more important in this topic. So let's take this, let's give a test, and I may take 1 second. Probably I'll take this one. Okay, let's save the order. Let's try to create a delivery now. I would like to show an example with the invoice output. Hey, let's pick the stock and do the delivery. I think you can able to see my screen, right? Let me double check. Okay. It's fine, I feel. Okay. So now delivery done. Let's try to do the billing. So now go and go to header and try to check outputs. So like if you see this, this is the output for print and this one is this one. If you select this and click on processing log, nothing is available. And if you go for this, nothing will be there. But if you see this output, this is specifically for idoc generation, because certainly you need certain information like what kind of idoc it is got generated. If you look at here, okay, so currently no processing log exists. Okay, let's save this and let's try to see the magic. This is how you have to learn the subject slowly. So if you wanted to be honest and dedicated to get the job actually, okay. If you really wanted to have a time pass for job, it's not the dedicated forum for your learning, either YouTube or my courses. Let's go to the header and output, and you can able to see this. Now let's try to check again after save. So nothing will be there for these two. Okay. So externals and mains email, and this is for printout. If you see this EDI, so the processing log will be written. You can see this. This is what object, And output type is invoice, and processing log RS nested is the program, and this is specific routine which it got assigned in our output type definition. This is the idoc. If we double click here, you can able to display here. Okay, so let's close this and let me show you. Okay, if you really want to see the idoc. Okay, 1 second. Let me here, two ways we can able to go it. I will show you another way because the parameter is not activated. Let's try to select this, click on processing log. Okay, let's copy this. You can able to see the idoc. Okay, that is a different story. So let me open this, copy it. If I go to W02, I can able to see my doc. This is I have already taught in my previous videos. So you can able to see this control data, status data, and all those things. What is our objective? If you don't want to write a process log, even after sale, how do you control? Okay, how do you control is the question. Let's go to the NACNS, or else you can able to go to, if it is specific to billing, you can go to BV32. Okay, or else you can go to, this is for output to control, and you can able to open the output records by using NAS also, but we required a configuration here. So now see what is the application is all about. So now select this, billing is our application in NAS, and let's try to check the output types, the definition. Okay, let's go to the change mode. By default, it will be there in display mode, and go to the position. So our output type is ZN000. Okay, just select this, and you can able to click the display or else double click here. Okay, it will open. Now see this, if you don't want to write a processing log, you can able to take this one up. Okay. So the controlling is all about, if someone is asking an interview question, then you can able to tell that in output type definition, there is something called don't write processing log. That is the control, the place where I can able to control whether I require a processing log or not. Let me try to show you one more example quickly. Okay. So sales order cycle, don't ask me after these many days. So let's try to check. So you learn everything slowly, no problem. Still, I am learning. You learn one thing at a time, no issues. No one is going to stop you in this world if you have that passion to learn, actually. Okay. So I learned everything slowly. Day one, I am not also much faster like you. Okay. I have created a delivery. Let me try to create a billing. So now let's save this. Let's check this, whether processing log written or not. Okay. So let's try to go to the change mode or display mode. Anything is fine. Now go to header and output. Now let's try to see. You will not have processing log. Then what is the advantage? Whether I have to display the processing log, I don't want to display. So it depends on the customer, whether they would like to. Generally, it will be shown because support consultants will access if any issues are there, they should know the idoc number. There might be any special case or specific reason client don't want to display in production, then we don't want to write a processing log. Or else, maybe processing log is creating certain issue, such a case also while sending the data or some issues came, such a case we will show that. Generally what happens, people will copy output types and in institution they will tell that, this is how output determination works. That's not the case. You have to learn each and every control. How do you know which interview question will sit on your head and which requirement? Don't think about always interviews. Learn everything perfectly and spend some time in my channel. You'll come to know. Okay, if you have that dedication. If you really don't want it, you can. Uh, you need not required to spend your time here for SAP SD. Okay, take your time and learn. Let me show you again. So I'll just go to the output types. Okay, let's go to the change mode, and now it is not retaining. So for your information, I'm just running additional way. I'm just taking this one so that I'm asking the system to write it. Background standard code will allow me to write a processing log. Okay. Again, I will run one more cycle. I'm trying to show integrations also in future. Please stay tuned with me. Let's do the PCI. Let's save the invoice. Okay, now let's go to VF03 or 02. Press enter. Again, go to header and output. Okay. Now let's select the output type. Sorry, your output type, and let's check. No processing. This is how on and off your processing log. Okay. Now I think you will come to know. So what is the basic advantage and how to control this processing log? Certain times you will get a like if someone is copied from existing output type in that processing log is not written. So you may get a support ticket also as a configuration ticket to activate this processing log. This is how the things works. It's not in a hurry. You can give it a try. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the session. Wishing you all the best. Jai Bharat. Have a great day. All the best. Keep learning.